That flooding, parents and teachers in Orleans and Jefferson parishes are asking why schools weren't canceled yesterday.
Especially after Jefferson Parish district leaders chose to let children out for Monday's solar eclipse. Eleanor Tabone has the story.
Once I got all of the tornado warnings on my phone around 10 to 12, then I began to get worried.
Dominique Barr's 13 and 11-year-old attend Andrew Wilson Charter School in New Orleans.
Once they left that element, they were no longer safe.
She says if students miss too many days, they run the risk of having to attend summer school. So because school wasn't cancelled, she sent them. This video was taken from the second floor of the school and what Dominique had to travel through to get to her kids.
I left out the house at 12:30 to go and get the children, and literally almost every street that I turned on was high water.
She says the water was up to her knees.
There were kids whose parents were walking out carrying them, little bitty babies who, if they would have walked in that water, would have been over their chest.
Yet Monday, we're dismissed for a solar eclipse.
Teachers in Jefferson Parish are asking why wasn't school cancelled after the severe weather predictions were released.
The end result was flooded streets, students and employees unable to leave the school sites, parents unable to reach their children, employees unable to tend to their own families, and then they had students stranded at schools waiting for someone to pick them up.
Sandra Howard with the Jefferson Federation of Teachers says school was cancelled for the eclipse, but not for a weather emergency.
My biggest fear is that next time people will take a sick day or not report to work, and then who's going to be at the school for the students?
Parents put a big deal of trust in teachers.
I had teachers calling, I have to go move my car. My car's flooding. Where do I put it?
Sandra says, but when their safety is also put at risk.
They deserve the best because they give our students the best.
Who's looking out for our kids?
You're not expecting your child to just be basically fighting through water, and anything could have been in that water, gator, snake. That was very dangerous.
Eleanor Tabone, WWL, Louisiana.
And we did reach out to the schools and districts. Inspire NOLA Charter Schools said they did take precautions and, quote, students and staff members arrived to school and returned home safely, and they continued to prioritize creating a safe learning environment for our school community. While Jefferson Parish Schools said, quote, we worked with the parish government to ensure all students and staff stayed off the road during the flash flood emergency and remained safe. And NOLA Public Schools said, quote, in accordance with weather updates from the National Weather Service, NOLA Public Schools initially determined that severe weather would not pose a risk in the morning, but could become problematic later in the day.
But that's not accurate. We went back and double checked. On Sunday, the National Weather Service first alerted to the public the possibility of severe weather, saying the exact timing was still uncertain. Then early Monday morning, they updated the timing, saying it could hit during the afternoon through the evening. And then around noon on Tuesday, the National Weather Service posted this, saying the storms would be moving into our area around 8 in the morning. Nearly 5 hours later, NOLA Public Schools sent their press release about recommendations to cancel after-school activities, still saying the forecast was calling for severe weather later in the day. We asked them about this discrepancy. They responded to say that unless there's an official state of emergency, decisions to close are left up to the individual schools.